promise teach karate.
Turn her head and she look in my scalp and she's like, you still have the locks? Hello. Today is May 17th and I am 10 months locked. Woo! 2 more months to go until a year. I decided that I just washed my hair again, just like in the last one, cause I had to wash out all the stress of the week. And yeah, so I decided I'll just film me doing my after wash routine, which is very small, but you know. And in the midst of that, I will do story time, which means I need to set up this mic somewhere actually. Hold on. Oh yeah, and guys, I got the trifold mirror. Oh, here it is. Very nice, yes. I am yet to use it, but the other day I was thinking of trying to interlock my hair myself because it doesn't look that hard to do. And so I wanted to try it, but I don't know. We'll see. Also, I just wanted to address something. Someone in the comments, I don't know if I addressed this already, but was concerned about me retwisting my hair and telling me to leave it alone. And like, I get the concern, but I think I responded to him and I told him, if I don't interlock, I'm going to get freeforms, and I don't really want freeforms. So I'm going to keep doing it, but the thing is, I don't interlock or retwist often anyway, because I don't know, I just kind of forget. I think I wait like probably 2 months in between retwists, because I don't know, I kind of forget and I just have my locks and they're just on my head and I'm just chilling, you know, just vibing. And then my little brother is the one that's always calling me out and being like, you need a retwist, and telling me how I look. Anyway, but yeah, I kind of just, I don't know, I haven't really been strict in getting them on the hour or whatever, you know what I mean. But also most of the time even when my hair looks like I need a retwist, sometimes there's like a lot of new growth with some of my locks, and then some of them there's barely any, so I feel like I need to wait for those to catch up at any rate. So yeah, it's like months in between retwists, so I'm all right. I'm okay. So I'm being cautious and all of that. So yeah. Okay, let's get into the moisturization and the little story time. I'm gonna plops myself on this bed and get comfy, cozy, and get started. Let's go. I really hope you'll still be able to hear me. I'm trying to prop up the mic. I can't hold it while I'm doing my hair, so I really hope this is working and you can hear me. Let me see something. I rest it in my... This should work, I think. I'm just like sticking it here because I don't have anywhere to put it. Okay, great. All right, so now I start off with this little product here, Restore Coconut Cream Hair Moisturizer. It's sulfate free. It leaves absolutely no residue in my hair. My locks loves this. It eats it up. They eat it up. It stays moisturized. I have to like use it, I'd say around twice a week. Like 2 to 3 times a week. My hair still kind of dries out, but so far this is the thing that my locks likes the most. So yeah, it's actually kind of ironic because the story time has to do with the person who created this beautiful, lovely product. But we'll get into that. So I'm not going to name any names or anything. So what I do is I squeeze a decent amount in my hand. This is probably a little small, and I go like section by section. So like I'll do the back, and then like the hair, the midsection, and the top. So I kind of just rub it together. I don't like rub it all the way in, and then I kind of just squeeze it into my locks. Squeeze the product in. This is actually what she did for me one time when I went to her hairdressing shop. I was following my mom because she's my mom's hairdresser, and she's kind of horrified by the fact that I have locks because like she's had many a client with locks and they don't take care of them, and the hair end up falling out. They have alopecia and all of that. She specializes in alopecia. So I get the concern. So every time I follow my mom to her now, she comments on my locks and how, oh, this is only a phase and you soon come to your senses and you soon pull it out. And like she freaks out and she starts telling me, you need to do this and that and whatnot, and how I must moisturize it and whatnot. I mean, I'm really glad that she recommended me her product, because I must say it really is great. Like, I'd say give it a try if you see it. I don't know how far it goes internationally. I know it's here in Jamaica, and I don't know if there's a Fontana anywhere else in the world, but they're in Fontana as well, I believe. But yeah, it's really good. It's really lightweight. It's sulfate free. It smells so nice. Like, it literally smells like a pina colada. That's exactly how it smells to me. And I love the smell of pina colada. I just love it. And my hair loves it. So I'm going to use it. I don't business if she's not for my locks. If her product is good, I'm going to use it. So yeah, she always freaks out and whatnot. I remember one time she came to my mom's office for something. And I ran to hide in my uncle's office. Like, it's a one office, and then my uncle and my mom, they work together and they have their own offices in that office, like their own, I guess it's not a cubicle because it's a whole room, but yeah, whatever. So I went to hide in my uncle's office space, whatever, because I didn't want her to go on another spiel about why I shouldn't have locks and this and that, right? So I'm only using more because I didn't really do a big squeeze a while ago and I'm kind of distracted. Last one. I'm just going to go all over with that. But yeah, so that's that. And then, like, this is the actual story now, guys. Another time, went to my mom's office with her. This time, my uncle told me that she was coming up a little too late and I didn't have time to hide. And by the time he said, Natalia, she came in. Auntie, if you're watching this, like, no shade, like, I'm just sharing. And she came in my mom's office. I was sitting on one of the chairs. She came in and sat beside me, and then she just turned her head and she looked in my scalp and she's like, you still have the locks. Like, it's just a phase, man, you soon come to your senses. And I was like, no, you're not, Auntie, this is it for me. And she's like, no, man, it's a phase, you soon pull them out, whatever. And then she started ranting again, as usual. And then she was going on and on about how, oh, you only put in locks because you're lazy. You're just lazy, man. You just don't want to comb your hair, whatever. And it's like, technically she's not wrong, because when I finally decided to do it, it was because I had pulled out I had in faux locks. And I had pulled them out in the night. And the next morning, I had to wash my hair and do my hair. And the thought of having to do all of that, like do my hair again, comb it up, I was like, no, I can't bother with this. I'm like so done. It's time to lock it. So in that regard, she's not wrong. Pause. Going to put in some wild growth oil on my scalp. That's what I've been doing as well. This oil feels lightweight as well, so I don't think it's anything to worry about necessarily. And I only put this directly on my scalp, and you're only supposed to use a little at a time, they say. So I kind of just like this one line like that. But yeah, continuing the story. So yeah, that's when I decided I'm finally going to do it. But it wasn't the reason for me getting locks. Like, it wasn't the only reason. I have like 3 reasons why I decided to lock my hair. The main one was because I genuinely feel more confident with locks. Like, anytime I had in faux locks, which was literally only twice, I just felt so much more confident. I felt beautiful, like, you know? So it's like, if I feel this way with faux ones, and like, this is the best I feel with a particular hairstyle, why not just make this my permanent hairstyle? You know, it makes sense. So that was the main reason. Like, I genuinely felt more confident, more attractive, everything. The second reason I would say is because I've always had like a kind of love-hate relationship with my hair, more on the hate side. I used to get bullied because of it, because it wouldn't grow and this and that. And it's like, I didn't know how to take care of my hair. My mom, God bless her, she didn't know either. So it's not like, I could have learned from her and whatever. So, and because I was so, like, embarrassed about my hair or, like, every day I'd comb it up into a puff. This is every morning for school, comb it up into a puff. So I'm brushing my edges every day, combing out the puff every day, ripping out my hair. Not realizing that all of that just makes my hair break. I know that now, thank God. It wasn't until COVID time when I was literally locked inside and I just had my hair in chiny bumps, or Bantu knots, that's the proper name. In Jamaica we call them chiny bumps. Yeah, I had my hair in Bantu knots for the majority of the time because classes were online and whatever. So I didn't have to comb my hair. And that was the first time I actually saw any growth in my hair. Like, obviously my hair has been growing. It's just that I've been breaking it off every time I comb it. But this was the first time I saw growth. I was like, wow, my hair can actually grow. And it's like, that's when it clicked that you really just have to leave your hair alone, which is why locks are great, because you're leaving your hair and it's just growing. Anyway. And then the third reason, well, maybe 4 reasons. I've always loved locks on people. I was just afraid of the commitment. I just didn't think I could commit to it because my hair was so soft and I love to play in my hair, which is also why it wasn't growing, because I was harassing it. But yeah, the 4th reason is a little more private, so I'm going to keep that one to myself. May or may not have been influenced by a certain situation in my life, but that was very minuscule, and I told myself if that was the main reason, I was not going to lock my hair, but it wasn't. So that's why I continued with it. Still the best decision of my life next to accepting Jesus Christ. I love how I'm just not moisturizing my hair. Anyway, I don't even know which sections I've done. So yeah, she's there going on, and like, boy, she really have like a hatred for locks. That's all I can say. I know it's because she's frightened because of what she's seen happen to her clients. But like, and she was going on about how, people when they put in sister locks and micro locks, and that time they break out, and she was saying that mine were sister locks, and it's like, honey, these are not sister locks. Look how thick these are. But still, even with sister locks, it's all about how you maintain your hair. Maybe, I don't know, like all the intricacies, maybe there's a higher chance of your hair breaking out, I guess because they're smaller and it's a thinner piece of hair that you're locking on, and then the weight, I don't know. But I've seen people with sister locks, like long sister locks, and their hair looks fine. They don't have no balding spots. So it really is just about, I guess, your genetics too, because if you have a history of balding in your family, that could contribute to it, or like just how you're carrying your hair. So I don't know, it's like she's trying to frighten me out of my locks, and I'm just like, nah. I was proud of myself though, because it really never fazed me. Like, I did not care. Like, I was just laughing to myself because I'm like, oh nah, this is not a phase. Like, this is my hair now, and I love it, and I know I'm going to do my best to take care of it. I don't want my hair to fall out, no, so I'm going to take the necessary precautions. But this is really it. Like, this is the truth for me, at least for me. This product is beautiful. It works for me, and that's that. And now my hairdressing shop, they never ever have the tea tree oil anymore, and that's the one I really love. So I mainly use jojoba, and now I've been using flaxseed oil, and it says that it nourishes the hair follicle and shaft, making hair stronger and improving elasticity. This is what this one says. I don't know. I really just want my tea tree. And I either like put this on my scalp to kind of mask the smell of the wild growth one, because it's really not that pleasant. Or I'll use this like later on in the week to moisturize, kind of like my scalp. I put it on my scalp because when my scalp gets dry, I'm probably not using the wild growth like I should, because you're supposed to put it in more than once for the week, but and then I kind of, or like with the jojoba oil, sometimes I like pour some in my hand and squeeze them into my locks, kind of like what I did with the moisturizer, to kind of seal in the moisture. But I barely do that now, because then my hair just feels really oily and I don't like it. So the end of everything, I spray my little concoction in my hair. And it does still mainly consist of water. I think in my updated, what I put in my spray bottle, it's the same stuff. It's mostly water, it's aloe vera. I put a tubs of castor oil in there now, I don't think that was in the video. And that same green mixture of oils that I found randomly. I'm just going to use that up until it's done. And when it's done, I don't think I'm going to use it anymore. Not for any particular reason, I think I have enough products in my hair. So I guess I'll do an updated video on what I have in this when that's done. But yeah, I just spray this to top it off. Because the aloe vera is supposed to be moisturizing as well. So I'm gonna just squeeze it in. And I let my hair air dry, and that's that. So, oh yeah, and now I kind of like brush up my edges just lightly, because she tell me you can't just go out there looking, so you have to brush up your edges and make yourself look nice. So yeah, that's actually how I started using this, because when I went to her hairdressing shop with my mom, she kind of just sat me down. She's like, no, your hair look dry, dry, dry. And she sat me down in her chair and she put this in, and she's like, Lord, her hair just drinking it up, so. And then she put edge control on my edges and brushed it up, because she said I can't stay so. But that, I didn't like the edge control, it was just thick. But yeah, this is the truth. This is the real deal. I stand by this. 10 months, guys. 10 whole months. Thanks for sticking with me this far, and can't wait for 11 months, and I especially can't wait for 12 months. Love you guys. Don't forget to be true to you, but always remember who you are and whose you are. And yeah, God bless you guys. Love you guys. Take care. For all of those of you who are also on your lock journey, keep on going, keep on flourishing. You got this. Bye, guys. Mwah. Guess who forgot to do a 360? This girl. My hair probably looks crazy right now though, and I kind of wish I did this while my hair was dry. Maybe I'll come back and do it when it's dry, who knows. But here it is right now after all the moisturizing. Yeah.